Hello, I'm David Collins. I'm the founder of the Ubuntu Addiction Community Trust, and our school does three things. We train Community Challenge here. We're looking to win the competition, and I just want to explain how our school is set up a Chromebook, and I've fallen in love with the Chromebook. That's the first thing, and I really love technology. And our school is set up in, we're using Google Drive and Google Apps and YouTube. And from here, we have put all our course material, and I've just been testing what it's like for a student to come on and to access our school and how we control and deliver the education. So to cure the world of addiction through training, empowering, and treatment, we first need to train a whole lot of people in the skill of recovery coaching. And a recovery coach works in the space of wellness and builds up a rapport with the client wherever they are, whether they're school children, whether they're family members, whether they're people that are suffering from substance abuse, whether they're treatment providers, whether they're doctors, psychiatrists, whatever. And the coaching conversation really supports that person in their role in the systemic problem. And because addiction really lives in the world of crisis, chaos, and conflict, and it's very difficult for people to find out what to do when the system is in crisis and everyone's kind of triggered and freaking out. So we know how to put out the fires, but what we don't know how to do is create sustainable recovery. And the way that we understand and we create what we call recovery capital is that what are the internal resources for the individual and externally available to that person when they want to move from a culture of addiction to a culture of recovery. And to do that, we need to educate people. We need to give people knowledge, and wherever that person is in their life. So whether it's preschool kids or going right up until old age homes, people are impacted by addiction, and people could do with support around that. And once you educate people, things start to change. If you don't educate people, then things don't change. So this is our school, and what basically the structure of school is, we use the Google platform just because it is everywhere. It is global. We use Gmail, we use Google Drive, and we use YouTube. And then on top of that, we have a social media platform, and that we're using Facebook's Workplace. So Workplace sits on top of that. And from Workplace, we then have separate groups, multi-company groups that people can plug into if they want. And if people aren't on the Workplace platform at all, they can come directly to us to the Google platform. So we want people to, we call it multiple pathways to recovery. And so one of our principles is to, we don't mind how the technology, how the information is delivered and to what platform it's on. So we try and give as much of our knowledge away as possible, and we educate people. And for example, in the South African context, we're aligned with the National Drug Master Plan, and the communities that we've gone and helped out there and educated as part of the LDACs, local drug action communities, they work on the grassroots level with community members, with the police, with the churches, and there we're trying to educate the community there in recovery coaching and what they can do to make a difference. So we've been doing this for, well, the trust has been opened for 10 years, but we've really been working in communities for the past 5 years. And we're now at a point where we have a whole lot of certified recovery coaches that can now go out into the world and facilitate the training and to train other coaches. So my goal is to train 1,000 coaches at $1,000 a coach. And of those 1,000 coaches, they all then go out and they train 1,000 people each, and that is going to make a big impact in the world. So what was born out here in Johannesburg in South Africa, which has become a local solution for us in Johannesburg, is starting to spread out. So for example, I'm here in the UK now and I'm going to speak at a conference, and we're helping a NPO here, a charity here up in Middlesbrough, which we've been working with for the past 4 years in developing people that have come essentially ex-substance users or ex-addicts, and train them up so that they've got a skill set that they can go off and work with their peers. And this facility was a drop-in center, and now it's become a treatment center. And it's great evidence of how this community is connecting and working together, and it gives proof of concept and what's working. And done the same in Australia, in Coffs Harbour, at the Bellingen Youth Hub, where they're using recovery coaching there to assist children in the community there. And on Perth side, we've been working with some people that have done our training, and they're just seeing how recovery coaching can benefit them in the facilities that they work in. And then we've reached out all the way to New Zealand, where we have our first student there who's been trained completely online, and we've been tracking him, and he's already started to make a difference, and to get work and to assist a young problem boy in his community, and just kind of being with him and mentoring him. So the evidence is there and the research is there that the benefits of recovery to the cost of the world. And we're using this technology to spread the word, and we're using it in an environment that people understand, and we're making it as accessible as possible, we're as transparent as possible, and we need people to participate. And for people to participate, this needs to be fun. And the type of learning environments we create needs to vary for each sector of the community or society. So what we do with the schools program is very different from what we do with our corporate workplace environment, but the underlying principles and teaching are exactly the same. And everyone has technology, and we are delivering this, and working with Wonder Bag. We're going to be then expanding this, hopefully, if we can all work together and co-collaborate, but using this technology combined with the Wonder Bag product to fast track this work into rural communities where there are a lot of women and children that are really impacted by the consequences of alcohol, and people don't know what to do. And by getting people to come together and to learn how to talk about the problem and to start to break the stigma and the shame of it, we can start to address the social ills around it and all the other kind of health challenges that go with that. So, for example, HIV and sexual orientation and xenophobia, and our next step after once we've established this is to teach economic empowerment and how people can handle money, and how we can get people out of debt, because a lot of people buy drugs and stay in that world because of the financial prison that they find themselves in. So the world knows about the problem of addiction, and we know about the solution. By partnering with Google and with Facebook and technology and academia, we've really created a platform that is really beneficial to all. So I'm really excited. I've got a great team of people that just kind of throw in and do their bit because they feel called to do it, which I'm very, very grateful for. So in closing, this is a live video that's gone out onto the YouTube site. Anyone can then watch it afterwards. And as our facilitators go out and deliver classroom material, it will go on a platform like this. So it's David Collins. I'm checking out, grateful and happy and blessed. Really blessed. And I hope we win the competition. We could really do a lot with the money that we get. We could really do a lot of good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.